Subscribe to my YouTube video and hit the like button at Brittany Mitchell.
We faced with Boston in the second round. The same round we faced the Eastern Conference Finals, Eastern Finals in 2017. No, 2018, 2019, I meant. For sure, had to Kevin Durant was the Warriors. Well, 2017, yeah, 2018, 2019. But the Boston had Andrew Nembhard, Jabal Walker, Jalen Brown, Jason Tatum, and Kristaps Porzingis. Let's get it. To see, at least when it took hands at home.
The Eastern Conference semifinal.
Taking a look at Boston. Well, you wonder, Greg, don't you, how much they've got left in the tank. They spent a lot of energy getting through the first round series.
No doubt, and they better. Having to play these first two games on the road, never an easy task. But you get to this point of the season, and adrenaline gives you all the energy you need. To be honest, I'm more concerned about their talent level than their energy level.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Andrew Nembhard is out there with Walter. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, home in the paint. Oh, here's Edwards. Drops in the layup for 2.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Was able to talk with Jordan Hernandez for a minute. We know that how much extra film they're watching heading into this. And one guy that jumped out at them was Kristaps Porzingis. He said scoring over that guy is a challenge. It's not just the size, it's how well he positions himself. And he's a patient shot blocker. He waits for you to make your move.
So do all the things.
We'll see how they approach it. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks.
Never a bad idea setting Tatum up.
Edwards drives in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the game. And Edwards drops them both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Here's Nembhard. Edwards defending. It's up a 3. It's good from long range.
And that passing ability really helps separate Tatum from so many others because the defense has to focus on his ability to score.
Oh, here's Edwards. 6 points for him. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Brown outside. Outside Tatum. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Nets have gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Edwards drives in. Clock at 4. There's Whitehead. Sinks the 3-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top 3-point shooters in the playoffs. Well, you look at Watford. He's absolutely deadly from Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
It's always a great sign for this offense when Brown is making plays for others.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And so Edwards will bring it up for Brooklyn. Nice D from Porzingis.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Down low. The kick out to Tatum. Nembhard with it. He's got 6, just 5 to shoot. Boston needs to get off a shot. Takes the 3. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Nets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first one falls. And Edwards drops them both. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Nembhard, the pass to Porzingis. Here's Walter. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Pass to Tatum. The rebound by Watford.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Now here's Tatum. Here's Nembhard. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. And a new group in for the Celtics. Nets leading by 3. A minute 42 left in the first quarter of the game. Edwards against Beasley. Now Edwards. 8 points for him. Foul call. Looked like that he didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. For Brooklyn, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And the first one at the line is good. That one misses. And Simmons slams it in.
And forget the pretty offensive skills. Simmons using his length to get some pretty points on that play.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. Brown outside. On the clock. Pass to Walsh. Corners off the mark.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go unstudied.
Edwards against White. 41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Capella with a screen on Schroeder. Over to the wing. Here's Walsh. No good off the front iron.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Now here's Brown. D right on him. Trying to end the drought. Good on the triple.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Brooklyn ahead. They're up by 5. Live from Brooklyn, New York. You're watching And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
We've got Trent and Watford. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Edwards. Then it's Simmons. And it's Whitehead in a small forward position. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Tatum on the wing. Covered by Watford. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Nice job by Tatum inside. Very assertive. He's fantastic at putting the pressure on the D and consistently getting to the line.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 6-point game. Pass to Watford. Edwards against Beasley. Edwards drives in.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
Brooklyn shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Austin making a switch here. Galloway's checked in. And Edwards drops them both. Celtics trail by 8. There's Galloway. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Galloway. Off target from three-point range.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Edwards, that's good.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Boston. Tatum on the wing. Covered by Watford. Tatum's shot is off. Brooklyn leading by 10. And Edwards with the stop.
Taking him to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Now here's Capella. Still yet to score. Here's Tatum. It's blocked. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Zingas, he's checked in for the Celtics. Andrew Nembhard comes in for Malik Beasley. And so it's Boston with it. White setting the pick for Tatum. 4 on the shot clock. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Drills it from outside. Porzingis has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And Porzingis will make you pay if you collapse off of him. That's just inviting trouble.
Edwards drives in. Here's Watford. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. And the Nets lead by 12.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
And White kicks to Tatum. Back to White. Fires from deep. And yep.
Fading 3 contested. Kidding me, 2K. Fucking kidding me.
After rolling around the rim.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Here's Edwards. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Tatum. Shoots over Schroeder. It's rebounded by Schroeder. Nets leading by 10. Here's Edwards. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors for taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for Boston. Walter comes in for Derek White.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Pass to Tatum. Back to Nemhard. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him.
And at 7-3, Porzingis could have been just another big, but he defies expectations. He's got such an impressive array of abilities.
And the second free throw, good.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Edwards inside. Ratford bangs home the trifecta. Edwards got 6.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And it's Brown missing. And here's Brooklyn. They're on a 17-7 run. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. And you look at Edwards, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. He's been spending quite a bit of time at the foul line. This is trip number 6. The Celtics making a switch here. Walsh is checked in. And Edwards drops them both. Here's Nemhard. He's got 6. Pass to Walter. Back to Nemhard. Nice ball movement by Boston. Going inside. It's sent back down by Simmons.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Edwards inside. Nemhard covering. 5 to shoot. Shot. High post. That's short off the rim.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Inside. Stolen. Here's Simmons. Back to Edwards. 1:14 left to play here in the half. Here's Schroeder. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Celtics trail by 17. Pass to Walsh. It's deflected. Up top, Edwards. He's got 24.
He wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Here's Nemhard. Edwards defending. 40 seconds left to play in the first half. Nemhard, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Celtics. Shot clock at 6. Here's Nemhard. Knocks down the 3 ball. Nemhard's got 9.
And great to see Porzingis share the ball. A great decision from the Latvian.
Here's Simmons, and then Simmons slams it in.
Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Brown outside. Contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Celtics have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight. That free throw good from Brown. And Brown drops them both. With 1 on the clock, that shot off the mark. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Nets lead by 16. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Jason, still a close one. What do you think happened there in the first half?
Feeling all right. We got to do a much better job defensively. We're not where we need to be, especially on the defensive end, so we got to pick it up second half.
Yeah, we'll see if you're more connected in the second half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Hey everybody, it's halftime of game one and a big lead right now for the Brooklyn Nets.
How about the points in the paint? Clearly, they made it a priority coming in, and it's paying dividends, Ernie.
Yeah, I remember those days pounded inside. Break your opponent's spirit.
Easy now. Looking at how the Nets are doing in this series. Fellas, at this point in the series, what are you seeing from them?
They have been all business, showed up prepared, made the right moves, and gotten it done.
You can see it in their eyes, man. You know they're the better team out there tonight, and they see it. They're letting everyone else know it too.
Yeah, continuing to make a statement here, that's for sure. And that concludes halftime.
Look at their fourth starter. Let's go.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinal. What a game we're seeing from Champ.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's five. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. Andrew Nembhard is out there with Walter. And it's Brown in at the small forward. 6 to shoot. Tatum no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Porzingis passes to Tatum. Porzingis against Simmons. To the paint. Here's Nembhard. Edwards with the block. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Pass to Watford. Launches a three. They get it back.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Celtics trail by 18. Here's Walter. He's guarded by Schroeder. And here's Tatum for three. Simmons pulls it in.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more. They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
Here's Walter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Celtics have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
He's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him. Well, 4 failed attempts to start this half. Not what they wanted out of the locker room.
Celtics trail by 19. Porzingis finds Nembhard. Now here's Brown. Guarded by Simmons. Boston again missing.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. And look at Simmons, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game. And, of course, Trendon Watford. He shows up in that same conversation.
Those two have been really aggressive in the paint so far this postseason. They provided the kind of rebounding you need in this atmosphere.
White, he's checked in for Boston. Pass to Brown. And here's Porzingis. Guarded by Simmons. Brown outside. The rebound by Watford. Watford's got 7 rebounds in the game. Edwards dishes to Simmons, and it goes down 2 points. Simmons
Great
got 4 this quarter.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Tatum with a screen on Schroeder. Pass to Tatum. To halt the run. Boston again missing.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
And Simmons slams it in. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
And at his size, all Simmons needs is prime-time positioning, and he's golden. A fantastic dunker.
Left side, Brown. Back to Tatum. Here's the three. A rebound by the Nets. Simmons got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Tatum kicks to Brown. Pass to Nembhard. Screen by Porzingis. On the top of the key. Rebound, Brooklyn. Blackbird's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Porzingis inside. Simmons is there. And the basket by Tatum.
Well, 1 make and 6 attempts. I think it's fair to say he's had a rough start to this quarter.
And here's Edwards. 33 points for him. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Porzingis. Oh, Tatum in position. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Tatum good for at least one highlight finish a night. This guy is box office.
Edwards drives in. Nembhard grabs the board. Nembhard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Out to Porzingis. The Celtics working the ball around now. White looking around. Offline with his 3. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. With a 23-point lead heading into the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. Whitehead out there with Trendon Watford. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Simmons in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Tatum. The rebound by Watford. Nets leading by 23. Here's Edwards. And it's good for 2. Edwards got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Nets.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
To the inside. It's sent back down by Simmons.
The length. Simmons just overpowering with that reach.
Well, he's been a lot of their offense, and the numbers certainly show it.
4th quarter still young, just over a minute left. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Pass to Watford, beyond the arc. Rebounded by Capella.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
And here's White. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Andrew Nemhard's checked in for Beasley. Edwards is good.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Now here's Tatum, covered by Watford. Tatum with it. Lets the three fly. And again, Boston with the triple.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Edwards looking it over. Pass to Simmons. Now Edwards. Nemhard covering. Edwards drives in, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Brooklyn.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Outside Tatum. Zingas high post. Brown outside. The high post shot. The rebound by the Nets. Outside Simmons. Edwards passes to Simmons. Shoots over Nemhard. Simmons can't get it to go. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for Boston. To the middle. Over Edwards. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
And because he can score from all over the floor, Porzingis can find space inside. That's not the case for most seven-footers.
Outside for Simmons. Watford passes to Edwards. And again, no good by Brooklyn. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Outside, Porzingis takes the 13-footer, and Tatum the bucket on the assist by Porzingis. Tatum's got 9 points here in the second half. Now Edwards. Edwards with the stop.
Watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Brown finds Nemhard. Over Edwards. Rebound, Brooklyn. Watford's got 11 rebounds in the game.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down. And what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for the Nets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it's really got to feel very good to be able to jump out confidently to a 1-0 lead in this series.
Absolutely. And I think their focus now has to be not on taking this win for granted. They should come out the game, too, with the same intensity and honestly maybe even more. You know they'll face a more focused team in the next one, so they may have to be just a little bit tougher.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Champ.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
Edwards, no good. Beasley against Schroeder. Beasley, the pass to Hill. It's stolen by Schroeder. Edwards drives in. Rebounded by Capella. And so it's Boston with it. Here's Walsh. Whitehead with the rebound. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Driving inside. Edwards. That's good. Edwards got 47 points.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference Semifinal. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge.
BRB, I am about to eat.
That's it to it. Alright, let's get into it, otherwise.
The postseason continued. You take a look at the Celtics. As expected, they lost game one, but there were some positives within that game that they're hoping to build on.
There really were some positives. I mean, consistency is a key for them this series. It's not enough to string a couple of good plays together, not against this opponent.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. The two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. And it's Gillespie in at the 1. Now here's Edwards. There's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Here's Gillespie. Porzingis with a screen on Edwards. Pass to Porzingis. Now Nembhard. It's Brown on the wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Tatum. Good as he snugs it right through the net.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordy Fernandez. We discussed just how difficult Jason Tatum is to guard and what he wants his team to do against him. And coach told me he's a very talented and polished player. I told our guys to stay in front of him, don't fall for the pump fakes, play smart and under control. It's easier said than done, but we'll see if they're up to the task. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you. Now here's Brown. Brooklyn pulls it in, and this group has been storming through the postseason, sweeping the first round and with a chance to go up 2-0 here tonight.
They've been firing on all cylinders, and we'll see how they do. I mean, the competition getting a bit tougher the deeper into the playoffs we go.
Now here's Edwards. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Gillespie over Edwards. Some solid defense from Edwards.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Porzingis against Simmons. Porzingis passes to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. From 8 feet. Here's Tatum. Again, the miss by Boston. Nets leading by 4. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And Edwards slams it in.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Brown. Pass to Gillespie. Outside Tatum. Here's Nembhard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Celtics trail by 3. Here's Brown over Edwards. And the basket by Brown.
Gotta love the confidence. Brown wasting no time firing away.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Nets. Watford, right side. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 8 so far. Outside, Brown. Porzingis sets a screen. Launches the 3. That won't go. This is his first shot of the game. Nets leading by 4. Here's Edwards. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Great play by Porzingis. Love seeing the zinger engaged on D.
A big group substitution here for Boston. Capella, he's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Walsh comes in for Jason Tatum. Walter, he's checked in for Nembhard. And it's White in for Gillespie. Now here's White. We've got 1:23 left in the first. To the inside, Capella. There's the block. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And let's take a look at the players leading the way in assists here in the postseason. Looking around. Down low. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Here's Edwards. And he lays it up and in. Edwards got 10 points.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Outside, Brown to the paint. White, the pass to Capella. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Capella. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Brooklyn leading by 4. And here's Edwards. 10 points for him. Watford outside. Pass to Schroeder. Outside Edwards. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Out of bounds, it'll be the Nets ball. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Edwards slams it in.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. With 1 on the clock. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets finishing the quarter with an 8-point. And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
well. They're off to a good start, getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Ben Simmons is out there with Trendon Watford. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Edwards. And it's Whitehead in at the 3. So that's the Nets 5. Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And both free throws good for Edwards. Here's Tatum. The baseline, Jay. Good on the jump shot.
Okay, listen. Tatum can strike from anywhere. The mid-range is an open option for him at all times.
And Edwards, here we go. Here's Watford. Hits the trifecta. Watford's got 6.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Offensive rebound. Edwards with it. Now guarded by White. White against Edwards. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Celtics trail by 13. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Tatum, a screen on Edwards. White, the pass to Tatum. With the 10-footer. Oh, and it's Tatum finishing it off inside.
And that's probably his most dangerous weapon. Tatum just has a smooth jumper.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Capella.
No debate there. He got hammered.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And Boston with some changes. Porzingis has checked in for Clint Capella. And Gillespie is subbed in for Walsh.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Here's Gillespie. No made baskets yet. Porzingis passes to White. Here's Gillespie. Guarded by Edwards. Tatum, a screen on Edwards. Here's Gillespie. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Boston shooting their first free throws of the game now. First free throw is good. Good on both. Here's Edwards. He's got 18. He's now 8 for 11 after that big shot.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Tatum passes to Gillespie. Here's Walter. Outside Tatum. Ooh, rugged finish from Tatum.
Brushing off the contact. Look, the dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
Edwards against White. Back to Edwards. Watford outside. Shot clock at 5. White against Edwards. Good work defensively by White. To the left wing. Here's Walter. And that one is hammered home.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. It's Edwards with a drive. During the playoffs, the NBA leaders in shooting from the floor. Brooklyn shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Free throw good, Edwards. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Nembhard comes in for White. And both free throws good for Edwards. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Now here's Brown. He's covered closely. Pass to Gillespie. Lets the three fly. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Edwards. Inside. Simmons, no good.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. And the Nets lead by 13.
Such a great rebounder. Simmons executes that sequence before anyone can react.
Brown passes to Porzingis. And stolen by Simmons. And they're on the run. Up top, Edwards. 22 points for him. Edwards is doubled. Clock at 6. 1:24 left in the second quarter. No good there. 8 for 13 now. Outside, Brown. From downtown, bullseye! Jaylen Brown!
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Here's Edwards. And he banks in the layup. Edwards has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Outside, Brown. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Nets. Out to Schroeder. There's the triple. Counted from distance. Schroeder's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Brown. Porzingis sets a screen. Left side, Brown. From outside the arc. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Edwards with it. Lays it up and banks it in. Edwards has got 26 points.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away. Let's see if they can keep the train on the track.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Coming into halftime of Game 2, there's an air of confidence for the Brooklyn Nets.
They're taking the traditional approach of working it inside and then going outside. That stretched out that defense.
Yeah, it's about time. Once you establish that inside game, everything away from the bucket opens up.
Looking at how the Nets are doing in this series. Well, guys, safe to say they're in cruise control right now.
At this point, Ernie, all they got to do is keep the car on the road, man. Just don't go off to the left or right. Just keep on keeping on.
Don't let up. Keep your foot on the gas. Take this thing across the finish line.
Sure, I'm glad you were able to drive home those points. It's so good. Yeah,
see what you did with that one, Ernie.
It's unbelievable. It's a gift.
Yeah, it is.
And that is going to do it for us.
Let's go.
Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. On the floor for Boston, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. And it's Gillespie in the point. Here's Whitehead. A 17-point lead, their biggest. Shots good by Schroeder.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Pass to Tatum. Here's Gillespie. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got his third assist of the night.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
He says, I see your three, I'll raise you another three.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Pass to Gillespie. Porzingis with a screen on Edwards. Gillespie passes to Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from range.
Brooklyn leading by 16. Up top, Edwards. 28 points for him. Rebounded by the Celtics.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Nembhard, the pass to Brown. Here's Gillespie. Three-pointer, no good. The Nets have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter.
And they've been pretty meticulous offensively. That's only their second turnover of the game. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Celtics trail by 16. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
It's Brown on the wing. He's got 5. Tatum with a screen. Hey, it's blocked by Simmons.
Attacking that shot. Simmons aggressive on the defensive end.
Just 5 to shoot. Tatum a screen on Schroeder. Here's Nembhard. Off target with the 3. Nets leading by 16. Here's Edwards. Tatum with some nice D. Boston's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. And there's the drive. Here's Nembhard. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got his 4th assist in this one.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Now here's Edwards. Tatum with some nice D.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Outside, Brown. Brooklyn pulls it in. Simmons has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Free throw good, Edwards. White, he's checked in for Nembhard. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a 16-point game. Here's Porzingis. Porzingis taking the contact. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Edwards. Tatum pulls it in.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Standing at 7'3", we have never seen a player quite like Kristaps Porzingis. A fantastic shooter, a solid ball handler. What a talent. And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Edwards against White. That one goes in. Edwards has got 32 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
But it ain't broke. Leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Now here's White. Five to shoot. Lets it go from the wing. Brooklyn pulls it in. Watford's got 4 rebounds now. There's a minute 34 left in the third. Here's Edwards. And he makes it. Edwards got 8 points here in the quarter.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Tatum passes to Porzingis. Pass to Gillespie. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Edwards can't hit. Celtics trail by 14. Left side Tatum. Here's Gillespie. He's got 7. On the wing, Tatum. Here's the 3. And it's Whitehead with a rebound. Whitehead's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Edwards. Rebound Boston. Outside, Brown. Porzingis passes to Gillespie. Porzingis with a screen on Schroeder. Here's Gillespie. Pure from three-point range. Gillespie's got 10. And so it's Brooklyn. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. What has them in front right now, by and large? And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. They've got Trendon Watford. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Edwards. Then it's Ben Simmons, and it's Whitehead in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Edwards, no good.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Tatum with a screen. Here's Walter. The kick to Tatum. 18 feet out. Not going to go that time.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Capella against Edwards. And a nice finish on the layup. Edwards has got 10 points in just the second half.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Outside Tatum. Here's Walsh. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
An active scorer, whenever Tatum forces the issue and goes at the defense, they have to compromise.
Boston making a switch here. Gillespie's checked in. And so Tatum nails both of them. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Edwards looking it over. With the drive. Edwards slams it in.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Celtics trail by 11. Outside Tatum. Clock at 4. solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. Tatum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
Edwards, the pass to Whitehead. Off the mark there with a three. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 9. There's a screen. The three is up. Schroeder with a rebound.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Edwards against White. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on White. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nets?
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Pass to Tatum. Now here's Edwards. He's guarded by Nembhard. And the basket by Edwards. Edwards has got 42 in the game.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. Coach telling their players, let's play with urgency. This is the game. I know we'll win if we play hard. Let's see how the team responds.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
It's crazy. He's growing taller. He's adding more muscle. Tatum just becomes harder to defend in there.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Nets leading by 11. It's Edwards with a drive. Nice D from Brown. The Celtics have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. It's intercepted. Now here's Edwards. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Whitehead drains the triple. Whitehead's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Celtics trail by 14. Now Brown. Man, Brown just showing his toughness inside.
Muscling that one in. JP is a strong individual.
It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
And here's Brown. From 11 feet away, it's blocked. Driving to the basket. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Free throw good, Edwards. And both free throws good for Edwards. Celtics trail by 16. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Three-pointer. Brooklyn pulls it in. Simmons has got 11 rebounds in the game.
And so that's the end of game 2. No question, this is a big win for the Nets.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
Just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
This team is playing with confidence and heart right now. They're in control of this series so far.
Yeah, no question. They are the more cohesive team right now, just going out there and executing their game plan.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Champ.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Edwards against Brown. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up, and he makes a first. Got a line change here for Boston. And both free throws good for Edwards. Here's Walter. Pass to White. And It's blocked by Edwards. And he gets it back. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Boston pulls it in. Beasley outside. To the middle. Here's White. And Watford pulls it down. Edwards fires from way outside. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series. Up 2-0 now.
They just look so confident out there. They're playing selfless ball, and their chemistry has never looked better.
Time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference playoffs. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And time to present our player of the game.
Oh, let's game 3 at the worst.
Taking a look at Brooklyn. After taking care of business, Greg, at home in games 1 and 2, they have a chance now to put a stranglehold on this series.
And Kevin, they'll be doing themselves a big favor with the win in this one. That would almost assure them a spot in the conference finals. But if they walk out of here with a loss, we'll have a whole new series on our hands.
Changes the picture, you're right. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Dennis Schroeder. Might head out there with Trendon Watford. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Edwards in at the point.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
When he really anchors well on the block, very difficult to back down.
Oh, here's Edwards. Simmons finds Schroeder. Porzingis against Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Count it.
First points of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Tatum passes to Porzingis. Over Simmons. Offensive rebound. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And if you've been watching since round 1, this group is off to a blistering start here in the postseason. and have not only swept the first round, but have 2 in the books here in the second round. 6 consecutive wins. Wow.
And that was an impressive sweep in the first round. And if they can get a win tonight and move to 3-0, a second sweep looking more and more probable. Even if they don't sweep, though, I don't see them being challenged in this series. It's not going to go past 5. Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Now here's Brown, the 8-footer, and the shot is good, dropping in out of the front of the ring.
Well, good things happen for this team when Jaylen Brown gets into the paint. So efficient inside.
Here's Edwards. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Here's Nembhard. He's guarded by Schroeder. Left side, Tatum. Pass to Gillespie. Tatum with a screen on Edwards. From the line. Whitehead with the rebound.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Here's Edwards. Got it. He's now 3 for 5 from the field.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. And you look at Edwards, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. Here's Gillespie. Edwards defending. Outside Tatum. Green for 2 points.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
Here's Whitehead. He's covered by Brown. By Tatum. 3-pointer. Rebound, Brooklyn. They come into this game following a tremendous win on Wednesday.
Yeah, torrid shooting in that one. Some of it was good play calling. Some of it was just making tough shots.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
And so it's Boston with it, following the bucket by the Nets. Here's Gillespie. He has yet to score. Back to Brown. Just 4 to shoot. Got a piece of it.
Wow, twice on the fight from Dennis Schroeder. Woohoo!
Boston making a switch here. Walsh is checked in.
Number 27, Walsh.
Here's Brown. And a miss there off the inbound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Shots good by Whitehead.
Beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Here's Nembhard. Pass to Gillespie. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early on his triple.
Schroeder up top. Boom! He shoots it straight down.
For a guy who's a little bit smaller at the guard position, Schroeder is fearless. I think he likes contact.
Celtics trail by 7. Brown deciding where to go with it. Porzingis kicks to Brown. Simmons pulls it in.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
The Nets shoot their first free throws of the game. And he makes the first. He hits both from the stripe.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Tatum with it. Outguarded by Simmons. Up top, Tatum. Over Watford. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
Jason Tatum's jumper is just so pure. This guy is on point with the midi right now.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Watford from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Now here's Tatum. Over Watford. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
We've got Tatum. Walter out there with Derek White. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Walsh in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws here for the night. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Nets leading by 5. And here's Edwards. Here's Whitehead. Good on the 3-point shot. Whitehead's got 7 points in the game.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Pass to Walter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
The Celtics have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. He's perfect from the line this time.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Watford. Launches it. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. He's got 5.
Boy, we think of Dennis Schroeder as a natural-born scorer, but there he does a great job passing the basketball.
Here's Walter. Rebounded by the Nets. Simmons got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Out to Edwards. Knocked away.
Oh my God, he's on the pass.
Now here's Tatum. Tight defense on him. Pass to White. Here's Walter. Edwards defending. Edwards with the block. Schroeder passes to Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. A look at Simmons, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game. And, of course, Trendon Watford.
Those two have been really aggressive in the paint so far this postseason. They provided the kind of rebounding you need in this atmosphere.
Schroeder outside. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the step.
And how much do you love to see a guy with the skill and the nerve to pull off that reverse?
Well, you know, Greg, if it was any other player, it might be surprising, but he is just so good. Here's Walter.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. First free throw is good.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Both good from the line that time. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Outside Edwards. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Edwards. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. And slam dunk by Watford.
Well, coaches love seeing this from Dennis Schroeder. Recognize the situation, find the open teammate.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Screen by Porzingis. Walter, good. Walter's got 8 points.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Edwards against White. Lets it go with the three. Rebound Boston. Pass to Gillespie. To the inside. Walter. Outside Tatum. Shot clock at 5. And that one comes up a bit short. Nets leading by 11. It's Schroeder with the drive. That one goes in. Schroeder's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Screen by Porzingis. Here's Walter. It's sent back down by Simmons.
The length. Simmons just overpowering with that reach.
Schroeder kicks to Edwards. And there's a minute 45 left here in the second. Whitehead passes to Edwards. That's a miss, and with it, he is 5 for 9. Celtics trail by 13. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Gillespie, guarded by Schroeder. Here's Walter. No good from outside.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Pass to Whitehead. Now Watford. And the three ball is good. Watford's got 8 here in the quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
How about the answer from Jason Tatum? Say it with your chest, Jason.
Here's Whitehead. 7 points in the game. And he goes in for the dunk.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Here's Walter. Rebound, Brooklyn. Watford's got his 4th rebound in this one. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And White kicks to Tatum. Over Watford. Tatum's shot is off.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready.
Greetings, everybody. Game 3, and it's a huge lead for the Brooklyn Nets.
When you could dominate on the boards like that, this is how it's going to be. Physicality and determination are a winning recipe, Ernie.
Yeah, the rebound margin really does tell the story here. Looking at how the Celtics are doing in this series. They're watching this series slip through their fingers. The first half, not the effort they were hoping for.
Oh, it's not looking great, but you can't give up. I mean, you never know.
Ball till you fall. If it's me, I'm not quitting. You got to carry me out, Kenny.
Better bring a forklift.
And that is it for half.
What's up?
And we're back with you all.
Alright, now let's get the crust over. Yep, we're done. Look. Back to this thing.
All set to bring you more action from Game 3. Celtics trail by 17. So for Brooklyn now, Whitehead out there with Trendon Watford. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Edwards. And it's Simmons in at center.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Whitehead. Marvelously pass, and he throws it down.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Now Brown. Outside, Porzingis. Back to Brown. 4 on the clock. With a floater, and they pick up 2.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Edwards passes to Watford. A three-pointer is right on target. Watford's got 13.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
It's stolen by Edwards. In transition, here come the Nets. A huge slam, a perfect end of a fast break.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And now, let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. And you look at Edwards, a great player, second in the league.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
Brown finds Porzingis. And here is Tatum. Pass to Nembhard. Celtics passing it around. Here's Simmons. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Jason Tatum.
That's Ben Simmons putting the defense in a compromising situation, draws the foul.
And Simmons drops them both. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. Two minutes into the second half of play now. And they get it, and it's blocked. Here's Whitehead. Nemhard covering. Whitehead's shot is on.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Porzingis trying to get free. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Celtics have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. No good on the free throw.
At the line for 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. Nets leading by 23. Outside Edwards. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And there's the call on Brendan Watford. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
White, he's checked in for Boston.
Number 9, Derek White.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Brown the pass to Gillespie. Lock at 6. Here's White. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Driving to the first. What about that dunk?
Oh, special. My goodness.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Outside, White. No good that time. Simmons with the defensive effort. Edwards with it. Picked up by Brown.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one drops.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Edwards. At the line for
and he can't hit the second. Boston shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Now here's White. Covered by Watford. A 3 from Porzingis. Buries the long-range jumper. Porzingis has got himself going with the triple. His first basket of the game. Edwards inside. White on him. Back to Edwards.
Second foul. Gillespie. First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Simmons.
2 minutes remaining.
Clock at 4.
2 minutes.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Simmons got 4 points this quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Substitutions for the Celtics.
Boston's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. White against Schroeder. White looking around. The rebound by Watford. Watford's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Simmons dishes to Edwards. Kicks it out to Schroeder. This one for 3. They grab their own miss. Edwards passes to Simmons. Back to Edwards. Pass to Simmons. The tray. Whitehead's shot is off.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Back to White. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Exactly what good offensive players do. Lean into that defender. A level of physicality puts you at the free throw line.
The Celtics making a switch here. Walters checked in. And both free throws good for White. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Edwards. He's tightly guarded. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Clint Capella. Brooklyn shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And Edwards drops them both.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Edwards against White. Brown pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Brown's got 6.
Now, Jaylen Brown gets his feet set in the catch and shoot and just drills it.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Here's Brown, and another basket for Boston.
And to be just a step slow, reacting to the step back.
And so it's Brooklyn, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting.
4, well, 3 overs. Let's go.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinal. They've got Clint Capella. White is out there with Walter. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Walsh in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Back to Tatum. Connects from 3-point range.
You have got to be in Tatum's space. This guy is such a terrific range shooter.
Edwards drives in. And a wide open look for Simmons. And they come right back with their own 3-point.
3 points. The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Tatum a screen. Shoots the 3. And Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
White against Schroeder. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You can see Schroeder's shoot-first mentality if a defender overcommits. Nicely done.
Boston making a switch here. Gillespie's checked in. Schroeder hits them both. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. It's blocked. Watford with it. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Brooklyn.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Here's Walter. It's sent back down by Simmons. Edwards with it. He's picked up by White. Edwards, that's good.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Here's Walter. Driving in, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Ben Simmons. First one falls for him. The Celtics making a switch here. Walsh is checked in. Good on both. Here is Edwards. Outside for Simmons. Pass to Whitehead. Schroeder with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Tries again. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The first free throw is good.
Dennis Schroeder. 2 shots.
Schroeder hits them both. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Brown outside. Pass to Tatum. Over Watford. Tatum's shot is off. And here are the Nets. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. And it's Schroeder missing. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Porzingis.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Now here's Edwards. Emhard covering. Nobody near Schroeder. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Let's go.
Schroeder's got 7 now in this quarter.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Tatum on the wing. There's the triple. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Second personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for the Nets, Whitehead.
And so he makes both from the line. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Tatum on the wing. There's 1:47 left to play here in the fourth. And that's good off the glass that time.
Jason Tatum is a thirsty scorer, and right now filling it up.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Edwards drives in. And it's good, 2 points. Edwards got 11 points here in just the second half.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight and an important win for the Nets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And this series has really gone their way.
Yeah, it looks like a sweep maybe in the cards with tonight's win. They'll be going up 3-0, and this is exactly what they wanted to do.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Champ.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
Simmons trying to get open. Edwards, that's good.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Brown outside. Nembhard, the pass to Tatum. And it's blocked. Driving the lane.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Now, Nembhard. And So it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Champ.